What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Chris on Movies. Today we're going to be reviewing my most anticipated film of the year and a lot of people's most anticipated movie for a very long time. It is the culmination of 10 years in the MCU, and Marvel's Infinity War, Avengers Infinity War, is here. What is this movie about? This film is about the Avengers. Pretty much, Thanos has finally come, and the Avengers have to stop him, and they have to try. They have to send everything. The Avengers, the Guardians, Doctor Strange, everybody is trying to stop Thanos. And that is pretty much while he's trying to get all 6 of the Infinity Stones. And that's pretty much what the movie is. I'm not going to spoil the film. This is a spoiler-free review. The movie's incredible. I've seen the film twice, and I had to see it twice after 2 times last night, because at the end of the first viewing, I was in utter shock, and I could not believe that they actually pulled this off. The Avengers Infinity War is not only the best Avengers film, it's the second best MCU film. It's even better than Black Panther, which was an amazing film. That everything about this movie has reached potential. This film is incredible. Let's start off with the big baddie, Thanos, who is the big villain of this movie, for sure. I mean, you can't say this. He's the best part of this film. Thanos is the best MCU villain and second greatest comic villain, I think, of all time. It's safe to assume how amazing the character is, and for me, what makes Thanos such an incredible villain is he's not always the bad guy. Like, he's not the bad guy all the time. He's a really hardcore villain, but he's not, he's not that all the time. He feels compassion, he feels love, he feels he's moral. He goes to certain characters in this movie and he says, "I feel you're brutal, painless, I do." He is a man who has just had a lot of things happen to him. And, he's such a interesting villain and a mortal villain and a human villain. And I love that about the movie. He is the best part of this film. This movie thrives on Thanos. And Josh Brolin pulled off what I think is one of the greatest performances in the superhero film ever. And, I know they're not going to put this for an Academy film, but Josh Brolin deserves at least a supporting acting nomination for this film, because, if Heath Ledger can do it for a film like The Dark Knight, Thanos can do it, because Josh Brolin kills it in this film. The Avengers, how were they all? Well, you have 64 Marvel characters. How did they all handle everything all together? They handled it very freaking well. They handled it extremely well. They made sure everybody, mostly for the most part, survived. They made sure everybody, mostly for the most part, made sure they all had their time. And everybody mostly has all their time. And for me, what really is positive is everybody's at their game. Peter Quill, Chris Pratt's great in the movie. Everybody is great in the film. For me, the highlight's Captain America. I'm a Captain America fanboy. It's safe to say he's amazing in this film. I think, without spoiling anything, we'll talk about it in spoiler review, but he has very big characteristics in this movie, and he has a lot of things going for him. He's incredible. Thor is also, by the way, in the top 2. He's amazing in this film. He's incredible. So is, everybody. Gamora. Everybody is incredible in this movie, and it's really, really well done. The direction by the Russo brothers is at the top of the game. The Russo brothers, to me, are probably one of the greatest comic book guys to direct a movie, because you look at the 3 films they've done. Winter Soldier is still the best MCU film, Infinity War is the second, and then Civil War is 5, for me. So, they've notched it. Each installment, they've proven that they can make a film. And after the end of this movie, which I was infuriated the way it ended, you can really understand how hard this film is for a lot of fans of Marvel who've been watching these films for 10 years. And you can understand that it's all come to this. And there's nothing stopping this film, because this movie is incredible. It's worth it. I'm going to see it a lot more. And I'm gonna, it's a movie you have to see. Now, for negatives, there is characters who I do feel are overshadowed in the film, and I wish they could have more with. But that being said, that's my only negative of the movie. 4.75 out of 5 is the best film I've seen so far this year. And it's an emotional experience, and it's one that I think everybody needs to see. Guys, that is my review of Avengers Infinity War. this Sunday, I'm going to be putting up a spoiler review. So look forward to that. And then Monday, my first episode of This Movie Sucks is coming up. And I figured for a Marvel film, we're going to review Elektra. I've never seen it. So wish me luck. That being said, guys, we will see you guys later. Take it easy. Peace.